Shift A to add the cylinder's model to create the mug. Place alternate C to open the X-ray tool. Place I to insert the face inside. X to the face down a little. Shift A to add the nerve curve. Place Tab to enter edit mode to edit the lines. Select some points and X2 to add the lines to the desired length. Change the size of the line. Change the value in the depth to add the thickness. Change the value in the offset to change the details of the line. Select the merge and add a bevel modifier. Change the segment to 10. Add the subdivision surface and change level 2. Select the top face of the merge. Extrude the face a little. Change the size of the outer model. Temporarily turn off the modifiers to modify the model. Select the merge and click right to select shade mode. Shift A to add the cylinder's model to create the cocoa drink. Change the size to fit the space inside the mug. Add the bevel modifier and change the segment to 10. Adjust some lines and points of the model to perfect it. Select the top face and place I to insert the face inside. Add the subdivision surface and change level 2. Place I to insert the face twice. Select some points and move to freeform to Chinese water wave. close the eyes of all models easily when you add a new model. Place Ctrl R to add the line for the center. As the bevel, modify and change the segment to chain. As the subdivision surface and change level 2. Select the top face and place I to insert the face. Place the face below. Open the eyes of the mouth and move the marshmallows to decorate the top. Shift D to copy the model and set it on the side. Hold Shift and select all marshmallows. Select the objects on the top bar. Select the transform and select random transform. Change some values to set all marshmallows. Adjust the value slowly to learn to use this tool. Shift A to add the UV sphere model to create the scheme. Select the half face of the UV sphere and delete the face. Place Shift Alternate, then select the last line. Place F to create the face. Change the size of the face. Hold Shift Alternate and select the lines to create the detail of the scheme. Move the line to the top a little to form a pattern as the subdivision surface and change level 2. Change the shape of the model. Change the size of the marshmallow to small. Shift D to copy the cocoa milk. Copy the marshmallows model to set in the other milk. Shift D to copy the marshmallow models to the fruit of the milk. delete some models to make it beautiful. Shift A to add the nerve curve to create the cinema. Extrude some points to adjust the shape like cinema. Change the numbers in the extrude. Change the value in the depth to make the thickness smooth. Adjust it nearly and bring it to the glass. Shift A to add the nerve curve to create the candy. Extrude some points to add the line and change the shape. Change the value in the extrude, offset and depth. Once you get the dessert shape, change the size and decorate the drink cup with it. Press 0 to see the model to the camera. setting the camera to see the model. Dark one more scenes, one to see the models and one to set the model position. Shift A to add the cylinder's model to create a cluster. As the bevel modify and change the segment to 10. Shift A to add the plane's model. Change the size of the plane's model to create the tablecloth. Add the solidified modifier to add the thickness. Shift D to copy the plane's model and change the size to large. Copy the cinnamon's model to decorate the model around the mug. Copy the candy and set the decoration. Shift D to copy the marshmallow and set the decoration. Shift A to add the UV spheres model to create a ball for decorating the Christmas tree. Select the top face of the spheres model and extrude a little. Place I to insert the face and extrude a little. Place Ctrl R to add the line to adjust the shape. Hold Shift and select some face. Extrude the face a little. As the bevel, modify and change the segment to change. Add the subdivision surface and change level 2. Adjust the model size and layout. Place C to change mode to see the materials. Change the color of the world to brightness. Change one scene to shader editor and add a new materials. Shift A to add the image texture. Place Ctrl T to add mapping and texture coordinate. You can choose an image according to your preference, or you can choose an image from the links below. Resize the areas to display beautiful image. the color material for the handles of the mug. Hold shift and select some face and add the color materials. Select the face inside and add the color material. Add the colors for the cocoa drink. Add the color for the marshmallow. Add new material for the cinnamon. Shift A to add the noise texture and place Ctrl T. Shift A to add the color lamp. Shift A to add a bump note to more texture. Change the color in the color lamp to a brown color tone. Change the value in the noise textures and bump note. Add new material for the candy materials. Shift A to add the wave texture. Add the color lamp. Change the numbers in the mapping. Change the color to red and change the value in the color lamp. As the finished materials, copy these materials and change the image. Press Ctrl R to add one line to adjust the shape. Copy the color materials and change the colors to balance the image. the finished material for the model. Shift A to add the noise texture for the coaster's model. Add the color lamp and change the color. Change the value in the noise texture. Add the bump noise to add the textures of these materials. As the finished material for the decoration model. As new material for the ball. Change the value in the metric. Hold Shift and select the face of the UV spheres and add a new color materials. Copy the materials and change the color of the ball. Add the image textures to the tablecloth model. Add the wood image for the background. Shift A to add the area light. Copy the area right and set many positions to bind it. Try changing the mode to render to see the right colors of all models. In this final step, adjust the layout of the model and change small image, which can be custom according to your preference. Once the snapshot element is obtained, it can be rendered in the final step. See you again in the next video. Finally, don't forget to like, share and subscribe. See you!